You remember, as Psalm 118 so famously says, "Blessed is the one who comes in the name of the Lord. We've blessed you from the house of the Lord. Baruch haba b'Hashem Adonai." Right? There is a blessing to the one who comes in the name of the Lord. Yeshua is saying, you don't have to say Baruch haba b'Hashem Adonai anymore with a future sense, because I have arrived. The one who has been sent from Jehovah, from the covenant God, is me. But you would rather follow false messiahs. And so the Jewish people have. I just picked out 5. Not at random, but these were 5 interesting examples. Shimon Bar Kokhba in the 2nd century, you remember him. Bar Kokhba led the Second Roman Revolution in 135, 2nd century. Ended in disaster. They acclaimed him as Messiah, Mashiach. He was killed in battle. The Jewish people, exiled, dispersed, and persecuted. Moses of Crete, in the 5th century. Moses of Crete, well named because he thought that if he lead the people, and he had quite a following on the island of Crete, quite a following, that if he stepped into the water, that the Mediterranean would part and they would walk to Israel, 5th century. So, a huge crowd of Jewish people, followers of Moses of Crete, step into the water and it doesn't part. So they go further and it doesn't part. And countless wound up drowning. Moses, however, absent without leave. Nobody knows what happened to Moses of Crete. Then you have the Yemenite Messiah in the 12th century. The Yemenite Messiah is an interesting guy. Obviously, we don't know his name, but he comes down in history as the guy in Yemen who said, I am the Messiah, had thousands of followers and said, so confident am I that I am the Messiah, that I dare you to behead me, and I will come back to life. Because, of course, that is the assumption, that the Messiah would be killed and come back to life. Right? So go right ahead, cut my head off, and I will come back to life. And so they cut his head off. And that was the end of the Yemenite Messiah. Another failed Messiah. Shabbatai Tzvi, right? In the 17th century, perhaps the biggest false Messiah of all. Believed that he was the Messiah. He had a prophet that came before. Thousands throughout the Jewish world, tens of thousands followed him, believed he was the Messiah, about to overthrow the Sultan. The Sultan in final battle beat Shabbatai Tzvi and said, I give you a choice. I can kill you, execution, or convert to Islam. And Shabbatai Tzvi said, Allahu Akbar. He converted to, you'll pardon the expression, he converted to Islam, and that was the end of that movement. And, of course, in our day, the Lubavitch Rebbe, Menachem Mendel Schneerson, who people believed was the Messiah, until he died in 1996. And that created even greater fervor that he is the Messiah. And that he's not really dead, or he's in hiding, or he'll come back to life. 23 years, the countdown is we're still waiting. So, Judaism's most popular false messiahs, and there's 3 or 4 times as many as I've just given you on a chart right here. That's just the highlights. Demonstrating Yeshua's point. Someone will come in his own name and you'll follow him, but you will not follow me.